Really pleased to have this. It's my favourite colour. It's a Keswick Green 2015 110 station wagon. There are not many of these about, and I just think it's such a great sort of heritage colour for a Defender. It's not actually the heritage colour, that was a Grassmere Green, but this is Keswick, which is a slightly older colour, but equally stunning, I think, and just it is the perfect colour for a Defender, and especially for one of the later ones. 2015, one owner, full Land Rover history. It was supplied by Lloyd Motor Group in Kelso, and has been serviced by them, I think, 7 or 8 times. I will confirm that in the advert. But really special thing. It's in very nice condition. It's a one owner car. It's got 82,000, just over 82,000 miles on the clock. But please don't let that put you off. It's 82,000 motorway miles, and it drives like a 20,000 mile, 30,000 mile Defender. It's so tight, and it's been serviced to an inch of its life. It's been wax oiled from new, so the chassis is lovely. The bodywork's lovely. It hasn't been worked, hasn't been sort of chucked around on a farm. It's just been a sort of family car, and the guy's wife used to use it to drive up and down the M1 to go and visit family and stuff. So it's done motorway miles, which are far less strenuous than a sort of country road mile or city miles. So yeah, Grassmere Green, and it's totally standard, which we love. It's got the Brunel light surrounds and grille. It's got the Brunel sort of Defender lettering there, and it's all in lovely nick. We're going to just redo that lower grille there. That's begun to peel, they all do, so that'll be taken off, recoated, and then refixed with stainless steel pot rivets. So we'll get that done. We're sort of just halfway through sort of prepping this one. New number plate as well. There's a slight stone chip in the plate there. It's a bit of a pain, but we'll get the nice new plates on it. But let's have a look at the paint here. It's just lovely. And yeah, these corners here are the ones that sort of catch any damage. And you can see, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, gosh, the slightest of marks there. We haven't even polished this one yet, so it'll polish out beautifully. So usual spots on these to go are the wing mirror arms. These are in lovely condition. You can see we've begun to do the stainless steel bolts. These are going to be done throughout. We've done half the doors, I think, and the rear crossmember bolts. They'll all be stainless. It just really finishes off the look of it. The window blocks are in lovely nick, and there's no unpleasant sort of paint peel around the window, which so many of these had, and also the bulkhead, the old vent flap openings, they get sort of pot marked with stone chips and stuff, and can begin to corrode quite heavily on these. But this one has not got a single mark on it. Sorry, there's a few little watermarks on this, but really nice. Maybe a tiny bit of bubble there, but I mean, it's just so nice. Again, wing mirror arms good. It's got 4 new Continental cross contact tyres, which are the ones that came from the factory. And one thing we have done actually, the wheels had very slight corrosion on these sort of inner edges. I don't really like redoing alloys on a car that's so original like this, so we actually bought some wheels off a 2016 that had 10,000 miles on the clock, just the alloys, and put those on. I don't like refurbing wheels because you can always tell they've been done. So these are genuine, beautiful, genuine boost alloys with not a single mark on them, and brand new tyres all round. The spare isn't brand new, but it's in very good nick. The side steps got a little bit of corrosion on them. I think I'm going to put some new side steps on. Everything else is so good on this car, I just can't bear to see a little bit of corrosion just appearing. They all do. It's nothing to worry about. They're just appallingly made by Land Rover. Now you can see here, these bolts haven't been done, so that's how they look. And those two have. So we're sort of halfway through the job as we speak. Sorry, it was just a nice break in the weather to get the photos and video done. So we're sort of midway through prep, so to speak. We've done the rear bolts here, so you can see all the bolts on the rear door, etc. have all been done. And we haven't touched the rear crossmember yet. It has been done, but it's been done very nicely. Don't know if we will actually need to do that, but it's we've done the rear crossmember bolts, you can see. And it's got genuine Land Rover towing kit. And also we replaced the spare alloy as well. So we bought 5 alloys, so there's not a single mark on them, and they just look so nice, so smart. It's got the rear step, and again, this side step's got some slight corrosion on it, but we'll bung a new set of genuine side steps on them. And when we do that as well, to prevent the corrosion happening again, they corrode from the inside out, we inject them with Dinitrol, which prolongs their life. Doesn't make them bulletproof, but it does prolong the life. Let's quickly whiz round to the driver's seat area and have a look. So, really nice to see no rips in the seat there, and the carpet edges are all nice. It's got Land Rover rubber mats and carpet underneath. Sorry, I've just been washing this, so there's a bit wet underneath there. Pedals are all good. Steering wheel's nice and not worn out. And being a later one, it's got the sort of standard Alpine Bluetooth head unit. So it's got Bluetooth, you can stream music from whatever music supply you've got. It's got heated seats, air conditioning, electric windows, and heated front and rear windscreen, along with traction control too, which appeared on the later models. Everything works as it should. The AC is icy cold. All these switches slide nicely. They sometimes get jammed up, these switches, because it's a pretty chaotic mess behind this dash here, and they do begin to seize up after a certain age. But sort of things I always look for on these Defenders is, I know it may seem a bit weird, but you look at the sort of indicator stalks and stuff, and you see the wear or lack of wear on them, and you look on the steering wheel, the lack of wear. It's just been gently used. Also, a good spot to look at is the door card. Hasn't been kicked to death. Yeah, there's a few little marks down at the bottom there, but yeah, they will just polish off. Oops, usual Defender thing. Need to give it a bit of a push. So into the rear. Rear seats are in lovely condition. No rips, no stains, no marks, nothing like that. It's just a really, really genuine, tidy Defender, and just in this colour too. I almost don't want to sell it. And one really nice thing. It's got the black Alcantara roof lining, which just looks so smart, and is a real step up in quality from the sort of normal cardboard item that the Land Rover normally fit to these. Let's open up the back. So it's got genuine mats throughout, rubber mats, and it's obviously got the third row of seats here. I'll just quickly, if I can fold these away, just use my head to push them down. So there you go. You can see the sort of the load area you get there. If you want to use this for putting dogs or larger items in, you can remove these seats really easily. There's sort of 4 bolts on each of these connections, and up at the top you can pop the seats out and you've got a whole full load area there, not forgetting that the middle row of seats folds up and completely flat as well. So really, really useful, nice vehicle. Just show you on the passenger side, just lovely, tidy Defender, and it's a genuine one owner, full Land Rover history car. And please do read the advert to see more details on the history. But it's just so nice to see this thing in the condition that it is, and it's been sort of unmolested. Everything in here, it works. Nothing's been added on. There are no sort of rather naff lights or grills or anything. It's just absolutely perfect. It's, for me, the best colour. It's a 110 station wagon. It's a late 2000. It's a 2015. Sorry, not a late 2015. It's got a full history, and anything that has needed to be done to it has been done. And it just presents so beautifully. One thing I have just noticed here: there's a very, very, very minor stone chip there. We'll touch that in, sand it back, polish it. You'll never know it was there. And we're not ones for painting whole panels of cars for the sake of painting them, because you can always tell it's been painted. And I don't think this car has had paint, which is just so nice to see. So look, this is a really special car, and these things I think are only going to hold their value with a new one coming out, because it's a very different offering. And in this colour, I just think you've just got a cracking vehicle with brand new tyres, brand new alloys, pretty much. We'll give it a full service. We'll go through it from bumper to bumper to ensure that everything is absolutely 100%. Please read our reviews. We're pretty sort of picky when it comes to these things, and we adore them. So yeah, give us a call, come and have a drive, and yeah, it really is very, very special. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks, bye.